Okay, here I am again, working on my Rider project. This is going to be the display that is to the left of the vacuum fluorescent display. It has the four numeric digits. It has a 16 LED bar graph display, and there is a 12 volt power indicator that lets me know that's getting 12 volts. So let's power it on and see what happens. First, there's going to be a lamp test, and that worked. And my pick locked up for some reason. It's been happening, I don't know why. There we go. Now it's displaying data on both the numeric display and the bar graph display. And I have it ramping up simulated data from, if it was like the fuel gauge or the speedometer. I believe that runs it as a fuel gauge, should go pretty quick. And that, I believe, is voltage. That would be oil pressure there, a scale of 0 to 60. And you can see with the different scales, this is the speedometer. This one's fun to watch. From 0 to 140. And there you have it. Now, if you're wondering why it's displaying a number first, that was just, I was testing some code to make sure it was actually calculating the values from what it's displaying to the bar graph correctly. And then I later added in the code to ramp it up, and I think it's safe for me to say that testing for this portion of the display is complete. Oh, and there's little yellow power on indicators. So if you can imagine, all this is going to be onto one printed circuit board in the end, to the left of the display. So there it is. Okay, and one more thing I forgot to mention, just for anybody who's curious about how this is all happening. I'm using a PIC microcontroller. That's the 5 volt regulator in the back, and it does need the heatsink. And then for the numeric display, it is being driven by a Maxim IC, and it's Max 7219 is the part number. It's basically an 8-digit LED display driver. You can display anywhere from 1 to 8 digits. Right now I have it configured for just displaying the 4. And then for the bar graph over here, I am using an Allegro 6276. The part number is A6276. And that is also a LED display driver designed for driving individual segments. It's basically, it's a shift register. So that's how that's working. The next thing to do is figure out how to get communication from the main computer into this display. I'm probably going to develop it as a standard serial communications. That way you could even use a computer to talk to it if you wanted. So that's how that's being done.